really good. Oh, there we go. Looking fancy. It's working now. It's funny. So, I mean, I can see our microphone little VU meter things bouncing. So I know people have audio. And the screen I'm on, as you can see, is our dark screen with the chat. And obviously your chat's the first one that comes up. So for those that will just roll in, there is a couple of viewers in there now. No Twitch raid tonight. G'day, Andy. Andy, I think it's just going to be me, you, and Bilza tonight. I've got a feeling. But it's all good. It's all good. Oh, actually, Joel from our favourite Lego store said he might drop in and watch, so that could be a half a bonus plus. We'll see how that goes. See if Joel comes in and watches. We did hit start a few minutes early, but we only did that because Dan's not streaming tonight. So, you know, we might as well just come in when we're ready and we'll kick it off and rocking and rolling. I'm going to start it for those that are in or anybody that is in. Miffy's in there too, so that's good. What's up, Miffy? I mean, I appreciate you're both logged in instead of, you know, looking from one, you know. Oh, Andy had to start the train. I saw that in Discord, man. You know, good effort. Good effort to kick it off. All right, now, we were super lucky. I don't know when this officially come out, but Bilza and myself got the Grand Staircase. We literally only talked about it being released on Monday, officially out there. I mean, actually, do we even check to see if it's out? Are we allowed to have it out on camera and build it?
I think it's available now. So, yeah.
You sure? I hope so.
We'll be right.
Too bad it was not. It was released 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, Mickey, we know it was released. But sometimes, even though they get released online, the actual stuff doesn't come out until an embargo. So ask me how I know that. Hashtag Adidas shoes.
That's still sore.
Yes, but because we don't have a big raid train, you know, we've got a couple of viewers coming in from Facebook and YouTube, so shout out to those as well. I think if I flick over to Bill's camera, Bill's going to be building the Harry Potter Hogwarts Grand Staircase. So we'll let him build that, and then if we flick back to my camera, oh yeah, I am going to finish the shoot that I started last Wednesday. And if you don't like it, too bad. But what I will do, I'm going to leave it, because most of you guys, you know, already have the shoe, have built the shoe, or have watched one of your favourite YouTubers or streamers build the shoe. I will go back more towards... hold on, how much for the set used? Oh, you mean the Harry Potter one, Andy? Is that what you're interested in? Mate, my bad boy, this one's still sealed. We'll tweak them little stickers. Mine's still sealed. I don't know. If I don't build it tonight, I probably never will build it, to be honest. On top of that, did anybody catch this bad boy out and about mid-May-ish? The Cosmic Cardboard Adventure Ideas.
Yeah, that looks like a cool one.
This one's going to be cool to build. Cardboard rocket ship. Could build that tonight. Not. I'll leave that one for another night. And then the one that Big Dog Bilza got all excited about.
Yep.
This big fella. We also got the Forest Hideout GWP. Is this a shop GWP or only with the castle?
It was with anything over 170 spend, I think. I can't remember the spend amount.
Okay.
It came out early than the castle. I don't know why they didn't line them up together. Maybe just to get us excited for the castle. But it was about a month ago now.
Yeah.
And probably one of the better GWPs, like we've been waiting for Forestmen for as long as we've been waiting for the castle, like 30 odd years.
So forest
the
black,
reason,
is it?
no, the tree or the hideout is black, and the reason for that was because when Forestman was a thing, brown was not common in bricks and plates and things. It was only just sort of new in 90s Pirates. So there's a few brown elements around back then, but not bricks and things. And that's why the tree is black, because in the original set, it was black.
I mean, even though it's the forest hideout, you could almost hide that in a Wild West or a medieval. Obviously medieval, but you could go over a lot. It's a nice little desk set.
Of the original. But the Forest Men is what it's all about there, and in this case now, Forest Lady.
Michiyamo said it was $209 Australian for the Forest Men.
I thought, oh yeah, wow! I thought it was $179, but that's
there you go. Well, yeah, and then so guys, public service announcement. August 1st is when the Sting for the new Lego prices are coming. So August 1st. So go out. You're going to go and buy a big set. Like the roller coaster, the Home Alone. The Technic cars, some of the modulars that are still floating on the shelves, the Falcon I think is still out there. Go and buy the big sets, because come August 1st, it ain't $10 and $20 price rises. It's 10 and 20%.
Yeah, they're huge. Rises. So get your tax done now, so you can get your tax return in time and go spend it before it goes up. Or if you're in the US, get your 309 done.
Yeah, it's gonna go huge. It's gonna be massive. Tax time's around the corner, or now. Do your tax before August. Get that Lego set. You've been wanting to jump on for a few weeks, because, like I said, it's just gonna hurt. And it's going
Problems to is the ones I want all come out August 1 or later.
Well, so that's the other thing. Having a chat today, some of the August 1 stuff, they're actually in delay, and they're waiting. August 8, almost a week late for some of the stuff. So we ain't no RLFMs that are getting it a month in ahead. Because I have seen a couple of RLFMs that have been getting some of their stuff early this time around. Cheap Jokes, I'm looking at you, mate. He had I think he's already
built
the castle.
The spaceship. I watched his review on that this morning.
That's what I mean. It's retail is struggling to get the numbers. I think that retailers have the spaceship, but I know no retailers have the castle at the moment. So, Andy, if you put giveaway in the title, might get more viewers, and then you could win. Good on you, mate. I might give away something.
We can afford to give away something. We just can't afford to ship it to anybody. Shipping's where the costs are.
That's the problem. Yeah, literally. Shipping definitely sucks. Oops, someone sent me a photo. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I just got sent a photo of someone having a meltdown on Facebook.
Over Lego prices? Really?
I just forwarded it to you. Trust me, you're going to read it and freeze as well. Not that you're bloody full of shit normally anyway.
Whatever.
Fine. How about I go for 10 minutes and we'll see how long, it'll turn into an ASMR feed. Oh, what? Wait, what's that?
Wow.
Right? Are we hearing silence from Bill? And we're hearing silence from Bill, was I right? I told you you'd go silent.
Wow.
I told you you'd go, yeah. And now everyone's like, what? What? Share it. Share it with us. What are you wowing? What?
Can't
share it with us.
Back to Forestman. Wow.
And you know what? Bill, what did I just say when you were reading that?
That I'd go quiet and that you were going to give me free Lego and all this other cool stuff.
See, I predicted the future. I knew that would gobsmack you. Hey, at least it gives us something to talk about.
That's exactly
offline.
right.
Let's just put a public. Let's good on you, Miffy. Let's put a public service announcement out there. If you have a wife, a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, and you break up or you go through troubled times, don't air your laundry on Facebook. Don't care how ruthless you feel or how, much you're trying to get back at them. Do not air your laundry on Facebook. Otherwise, you got people like me and Bill reading your tweets and your Facebook posts, replying with wow. 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 And then you know what? On top of that, some people are evil and actually are full of shit too, so you don't even know, is it happening? Did it true? Yeah. Did he really give her a willy? I'm sure she gave him one.
Oh. Yep. No, I'm out.
Oh, I'm a legend. I'm just going to put it out there. That was funny. That was funny. Oh, I've already...
You'd be the most popular one in the psych ward, I reckon.
And then you realise I'm the only one in the psych ward.
Yeah, you and all your mates that only you can hear.
That's it. We must have a lot of... I can't see anyone in the chat. I can see all the Twitch chat's gone up the screen, but no one in our back end chat. But Twitch says we've only got 4 viewers, where normally we're used to 50 and 60 on a Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
But in total, we've got 12 viewers, so we must have a fair few on Facebook and YouTube. So shout out to Mum and Dad, the only two. That
maybe people lurking and building. If you are, what are you building? Let us know.
Just send us an emoji, just to know that there's life out there. Listen to us bitch about other people's bitching.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're all on Facebook sussing out their friends to see if it's someone they know that's dirty.
Who is, yeah. No, I can guarantee you it's a, it's not, the post isn't a Lego friend. Like, you know, all your Lego nerds aren't going to have this person on Facebook. Just sorting. I hate sorting. And you know what sucks? I know for a fact if I go through my cupboard, I'll find so much stuff in there, be like, oh man, I forgot I had that. Oh man, that's it, you know. No, instead, I'll go on Bricklink and I'll go and spend $50 on shit I know I've got.
I do that too. Story of my life.
Talking about Bricklink, I got my white plates.
Nice.
Yesterday. To do my decks now, I just got to find time and pull my finger out to do it.
So I'm currently deconstructing hundreds of sets to part count them to reconstruct them again. So, like, repetitive, breaking something down and putting it back.
Andy just finished the
blacksmith. Nice. That was an awesome build, the blacksmith, and very timely for the castle as well, because they're going to go well together. You
know what? Obviously, we built the shoe on air on that day back in November or December. I don't remember this move, this part, but I'm enjoying it right now. So I just built this wall of plates. So as you can see, the wall of plates. But like to put it in here, look at this. It's just like a satisfying... there's no studs that press down on it or nothing. It's just a perfect, nice Millimeter fit.
Fits like a glove.
Oh yeah. Or an undersized condom. Not that I know what that feels like. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Back to you. No one wants to see the shoe. Let's go back to the
Harry Potter is like, oh my god, sticker galore. There's stickers everywhere.
Are you using your fingers or
no,
tweezers? For the stickers, I mean, for the stickers.
I'm fingering it.
Oh, so they're all going to be crooked, bubbled, off-center.
Sort of.
Edgy. Edgy. I like that. I like that approach.
I'm risking it for the biscuit.
You're risking it for the... You're fingering it for the Scotch finger. You're Scotch fingering it. Nice.
Something like that.
I love a bit of Scotch finger with some chocolate on it. That doesn't come out right.
And that's why we've got no viewers.
Oh, all Lego sponsorships. And our viewers just went down to 3. That's funny.
And I just got an email from Lego saying I'm no longer required.
It's funny, we just don't have an audience to hear our funniness.
That's right, no. We're building staircases. I'm going to have to build 2 GWPs. I've just finished bag 1 and 1.
You know what? So what have we got? 8, 9 viewers on... oh, hold on. What did Johnny say? I like that Harry Potter set. You know what? It's not a bad little set. It's got some movement, and it saves you buying the big $9 million set.
It's not. Yeah, it's not too bad. I personally don't know Harry Potter. I haven't seen them all, but I appreciate the staircase, the scene, and the complexity of it. So I think it's good.
You know what? I am actually a Harry Potter fan. They're genuinely good movies. Like, you know, they got a story. You know, the graphics are good. It keeps you engaged.
The generation of it spanned over a long time. Like, I give it credit. It was much better than that Twilight shit. That was the same sort of generation. Yes. Do you know what? That, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but that's a new element. It's an insert, but it's rounded.
No, it's a doctor's tongue checker. Is.
I haven't seen it before, if it is in any sets, anyway.
Hey, Stonks. How are you, champion? Welcome to the cruisy Wednesday night. No Ray Train tonight. We're just taking it easy, laid back. Mm-hmm. Like Snoop Dogg, laid back, drinking gin and juice. I have a feeling I probably shouldn't be that part over. Oh, wait, no, that's where it goes, right there. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it funny? Not many people in the chat, so I don't have to check the screen every 5 seconds. I'm actually flying through the build. It's always the way, though. Like, you know, like yourself, like you said, you know, you can sit there and smash through a build, but you won't get to chat very often. But the more you chat, obviously,
that's true. I don't know how single streamers do it. Hey, keep an eye on the chat and build and.
Oh, because they only stream themselves when they're in a spa.
Whatever gets the subscribers, I suppose.
What the hell? I just got a meme. I get random memes sent to me, right? And I might as well share it with you. So it says, today we will mainly be dealing with the realization that a Tyrannosaurus Rex is chronologically closer to an iPhone than it is to a Stegosaurus. Let that sink in. So a Stegosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus Rex, right? The two dinosaurs. in their distance of existence, there was 85 million years in between them. So a Stegosaurus was here 85, whatever, and then 85 million years later was the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just assumed they're all running around in a big ass Jurassic Park together.
Yeah, no, it's not Bankstown, bro. And then the Tyrannosaurus Rex until now, like now time, is 67 million years. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it looks legitimate.
Yeah.
Cool story, bro. What's up, Douglas?
It wouldn't matter because a T-Rex couldn't use an iPhone with his dicky little arms anyway.
No, he'd have a Google Glass. Goggles. Glass? Yeah. Google, what was that one called?
Yeah, Google Glass.
Google Glass. I don't think I've ever told you, Bill. Do you know I was in the pre-orders for that? To get a pair, and then they flopped. They only released so many sets in Australia, and then they cancelled it. So I got my money back. Because I thought it was the coolest idea in the world. It makes sense.
I believe that Apple was something as well.
They were just ugly. They were just atrociously ugly. But I mean, you look now. Have you seen? What's it called? The augmented reality Google Maps?
I don't think I have, no.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So, obviously everybody knows Google Maps, right? So, you put it on your car or your CarPlay, your Apple Play, whatever, and it drives you around. It shows you where to turn left, up ahead, blah, 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 like a normal GPS would. If you do Google Maps, and you press the walking feature, so you only choose something that's a few blocks away, but you walk it. It tells you to pick the phone up and wave it around in the air, so it can pick up where you are in town, and then it turns everything around you. You hold your phone up, obviously, with your camera turned on. And it turns everything augmented reality. Like it starts putting arrows on the footpath. It gives you feedback on the screen of where you're walking, what you're coming past, what you're coming up to. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I mean, it's probably just, us and my brother, it's probably just the government trying to find another way to watch
it. Yeah, but it's
still, it's
like
cool.
Probably safer than just walking head down into your maps.
Oh, it's also probably useless, but I don't care. It's a cool feature. Has anybody in the chat tried the Google walking around? He would use Siri. Yes, Doc. He would. Guaranteed he would. Bill is definitely an iPhone junket person. Almost converted him. Almost.
Yeah, that's true. Almost.
Didn't I, Bill? We almost converted
Never
him.
said that.
And then Apple dangled some other probably fancy feature and...
No, I never said that.
It is what it is.
If I found a way to easily send
14,000
photos from iPhone to Android, I'm sure there's probably an easy way to do it.
Yeah, of course there is.
That works on Android.
It'd be, if you had Google, just go Google Drive, Google Photos, bang, you're done. Upload, resync. Yeah. Cooperman85. Greetings, Bilzy. Have you got cookies today? What?
Cookies? Is something not working?
What do you mean?
On your stream. Is that what you mean?
Douglas, conspiracy theorists to screaming told you so. So, for those that don't know, my brother, and I'm telling the world, is a nut job, right? He is. He's just a full-blown nut job. And if you want to talk conspiracy theories, oh my God. He will talk to you for days and about, don't even start on COVID, but everything else, why the sky's blue and why the plane won't fly down that way and this way, and you know, there's 47 dots in the road on the highway because there's 47 whatever. You know what I mean? Like everything's code and for a reason, mate. Conspiracy theories. You listen to him long enough, you almost start believing him. He's so bloody convincing.
That's why I never really talked to him.
Oh, Cooper always asks for cookies. You know what? I had cookies on Monday.
I love cookies. The wasting doesn't.
Oh, talking about cookies / bickies and whatever. I don't know if you haven't tried them yet, and people in the chat, I'm giving you the best advice right now. I don't know if Woolies or Coles sell them. I definitely know independents like IGAs and the smaller supermarkets sell them. Go and buy cinnamon flavoured Oreos and come back to me. Oh man, cinnamon Oreos. Holy freaking moly.
I don't like cinnamon.
Oh yeah. Oh man. You don't like cinnamon and you own a donut,
I don't like
man.
donuts either, but I don't like cinnamon.
Oh, you love cinnamon though.
Not all the time.
Disclaimer, no I don't. No I don't. Douglas, I do love a good conspiracy. Yeah, man, my brother has some of the best ones. Like, I'm trying to think of one that he tries to. I'm trying to think back of what he's told me, just so you can like. What has there been? Like I literally went and seen him the other week, and it's just to see him about some car stuff, and it was like, oh, that's because of ABC. Oh, that's right. It was the whole. We will be told in the future that we're never going to own nothing and be happy with what we've got. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, you're never going to own a house. Everyone's going to be paying a rent or a lease or a subscription to own a house or a mansion, or And he's like, this is where he makes sense, right? So you'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to pay a subscription to have my house or pay. He goes, people pay rent. It's a subscription, isn't it? And I'm like, okay, I get it. I see where you're going. He goes, now imagine this. The government owns all the beautiful mansions along the beachfront. Okay. There's a 5-bedroom house on the beach. Your back door opens up to the entertainment area. You can literally walk from your back door to the beach. You've got your plasmas, your big screens, your $1 million couches, you name it. It's the shit. Would you pay $50 a week and be happy? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, shit, I just walked into his trap. But he's got a point. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when he puts it in that kind of perspective, he's got a point. Because we look at it like, it's $50. Live in a mansion, no worries, blah, 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 blah. But, it's like, okay. You look at it in his eyes, yeah, the government's got you. You're happy, you're not paying much money, the government's got you. And it's like, all right, I get it. I see where you're coming from. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't like it, but I fell into your trap and you got me, so I'll give you that. And then I remember a while ago, he's like, and crypto and banking, soon, cashless society, that's right. He goes, cashless society, you watch, we're going to be cashless soon, real soon. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, cash won't mean nothing, won't be worth nothing, tap and pay is going to be the way to go, or, all this kind of stuff. And I said, well, probably, that's technology, mate. No, it's a trap. I'm like, what do you mean now? Anyway, you talk to him and it's like, tap and go. He goes, you're gonna get to a point where, your tap and go won't work longer than, they're going to trap you. I'm like, what? He goes, yep. They're trapping you. They're going to make you be stuck here, here, and here. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, you won't be allowed to go 10 Ks from your house. I'm like, who's going to stop you? And he goes, they will. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, okay, go and use your credit card. Say here in Sydney or here in Gold Coast, and then it'll work good. Go use it in Sydney, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then you start thinking, shit, you got a point. You got a point. You can stop. And then he goes, no, this is where the clincher will be. He goes, think about it. He goes, And the little bastard used it against me. He's like, "Oh, how come you weren't on Celebrity Lego Masters?" And I'm like, "You motherfucker." So for those who don't know, I wasn't on Celebrity Lego Masters because the government closed the borders and wasn't going to let me come home if I went to Sydney. And if you think about it, it plays right into his friggin' conspiracy theory. How can you argue with it when he,
It makes sense.
How can you argue when from that point
and
of view?
He's right about money and stuff too. Like if your banking app goes down, you can't pay for nothing. You can't go anywhere. And
then he's like, he's mentioned that too. He's like, oh, your banking app goes down, and then the website gets hacked. Where's your money? Like, what do you mean? It's like they're not going to have logs. They got hacked. They're not going to have history. They got hacked. How do you know you're not a millionaire? You might be a millionaire. Now you're on the dole. How are you going to prove it? And it's like, mate, you send me into depression. Fuck off. I'm going home.
No,
but he's not wrong. Andy, that's exactly what he talks about. That Agenda 21 shit. That's exactly what he talks about.
I don't want to. Just going to say I finished this staircase. But I did.
Oh, you're kidding? There you go. So I saw on the box. What's the go with the moving picture?
What moving picture?
That woman in the window.
You can move it from one side to the other. Other than that.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. Not that exciting. Does she move in one of the movies? Is that why that's relevant?
Technically, the staircase goes around all the artwork, and they just some of the art run to another art picture, like one frame to another frame type thing. I'll show you where I'm at then.
Yeah, it is. This is the bonus GWP stair. Exactly right. Cool little shelf build.
Yep.
To be honest, I'm going to use all the parts in Castle Mox. I don't even know who this girl is.
The girl. Oh, it's Hermione. Mate, come on. That's the social distance warrior. The the woman activist. What's her real name? She was Belle in Beauty and the Beast in the real movie tape.
Oh right, Emma Watson.
What's up, Grizzly? That's her.
Yeah, that was a cool little build.
Right, I'm going to flick back to my shoe. How long have we been streaming for? 35 minutes. We might even pull it early if we get too bored tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. How about people in the chat? I'm looking at you, Andy. Share your conspiracy stories. Come on, mate. You know something about this Agenda 21 or whatever it is. 51, 21, 58, 49. Yeah, it spun me out because like the more he talked, the more it's like, shut the F up, mate. I hate that you're making sense. Shut up. But because he's not making it up, you know what I mean? He's just putting it in a context where he's looking at it from his rose-coloured glasses, so to speak. Like anything, you can sell any story five different ways if you know how to tell the story.
What?
But yeah, it made me laugh. It made me think, and it's like, wait, hold on. They did close Queensland borders, and worst part about it, when me and Ash tried, not even just the Lego movie, the Lego Masters, me and Ash got quarantined. Remember, in-house quarantine, and Nathan's like, yeah, and you're happy, weren't you? I'm like, shut up.
That's funny.
It's funny because it's scarily bloody true, and I hate it. I hate that he's always right. Andy, here's one. I heard the Lego's putting the price up. Andy, here's another one. It's going to hurt you. I don't want to mention the prices or, you know, what I heard today, because obviously put two and two together, you know where I got my information from, and, you know, it's just rude to share online. Probably not allowed, but it's going to hurt. Like, these prices are going to
I think they're going to hurt
hurt.
Lego in the long run.
But they're not coming down.
No,
even if it does hurt Lego,
lose.
they ain't going to come down.
They're going to lose people.
Are they though?
Yeah, I think so. I seriously think about every set I buy now, whereas 2 years ago I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, that's different though. You think about what set you're going to buy, but they're not going to lose you.
I don't know.
They're not.
There's a reason why I'm doing.
You might downsize. You know, you're not going to clear out house.
No, I won't clear it out. There'll always be sets that I want for display or collection or sentimental purposes.
Exactly.
Like the.
And you know what? So going by whispers, the sets that are going to come out towards the end of the year and into 2023 are going to be sets. Okay, here's one for you, Mr. Bill. I'm going to run away. Atari photos got released today. You can't tell me you're not going to buy.
Absolutely,
are you going to buy one? See what I mean? You're eating your own words already.
Yeah, fair point. Plus the castle, plus the spaceship, plus the what was the new creator car that we're talking about on Monday? That's right.
The Camaro.
So there's 4 sets right there. However, there's other sets that I previously had to have, like the new roller coaster that I won't be getting. The 2 new trains I won't be getting.
No, yeah. So like I said, you will rethink what you've spent, but you're not going to give up spending. See, we're all in the same seat, mate. We're as bad as each other.
I just want my garage back. I'm just going to sell enough to have my garage back.
I want my garage to have a Harley in it.
Yuck. Yep.
Did you say yuck? Mate, I'm going to have a Harley, and I'm going to have a dirty black leather vest, and I'm going to stitch the Lego emblem on it.
And you'll be the baddest guy in the Lego store.
People already think I'm the baddest guy in the Lego store. But not bad as in bad attitude.
Do you know what I haven't seen in any stores yet? These. The new wave of bikes.
Nah, I didn't look today, to be honest. The back of the shoe is on. Oh yeah. Womp womp womp. Here at Leppin, our products are quarter the price, mate. I was looking the other night, not at Leppin, at the other whatever the Technic brand is, right? And it was like $149 for a McLaren in 1/8 style. So they haven't the brand I was looking at. They aren't ones that rip off what Lego have already done. They do their own supercars, but same size, obviously. And you know, it had like nice wheels, nice body, good size. $149, you know, and I'm about to pay $660 for the Ferrari.
How is the Lego going to hold up over time? Like, if you buy this cheap branded off-brand, yeah, it's all good. It's $140, but what's it going to look like in 3 years of sun, air, dust, heating, cooling?
What are you talking about? No, that's where you're wrong, because you got to think of it like, okay, let's use another industry. Let's use the music industry, right? So I can get my laptop now, mate. Look at this podcast. You know, look at all the equipment I took. And I thought I had good equipment when we did Brickvention. took my computer, took 3 cameras, took a monitor, TV, da. We can do the exact same thing now on our phones. Multi-camera, multi-angle. You know what I mean? It doesn't give the effect.
That's the evolution of technology, though.
Right.
I'm talking about the...
Right, yeah, okay, so, yeah. So, music equipment is exactly the same, right? There's a company called, obviously, Pioneer. You've heard of, Pioneer. They make mixers. There's a rip-off company, and exactly like Leppen, they rip Pioneer off like you wouldn't believe. They're called Behringer, or Behringer, however you want to pronounce it. Clubs are now putting Behringer gear in instead of Pioneer. They literally... So, one of Pioneer's mixes, it's called like the DJM, say 700. Behringer's is called the BGM 7000. Same knobs, same sliders, same buttons. Colours are a bit different than LEDs. Leppen now, and Cater Bricks and all them, they now have ABS press plastic warehouses. ABS is ABS at the end of the day. It ain't, you can't go and buy Rolex brand ABS pellets, are you? Yeah, the pigment might be a bit different, or the way it melts might be a bit different, but in the long run, you ain't going to notice a difference. No bloody way. No. Yeah, I don't think... I know exactly what you're saying. The reds are going to go pink, the yellows are going to go white, but, yeah, I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. I mean, good to be proven wrong, because, I'm here with you spending the big money on the Lego brand, so you want it to be better than any other brand.
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking of the earlier days, or the cheaper Chinese market stuff that just was... I haven't bought any off-brands for I don't know how many years, so I don't know what the quality's evolved into.
Yeah, but, in saying that as well, if we really want to get picky, dark reddish brown Lego was the worst colour for a good 4 or 5 years in quality. You go back and you look at Technic figures, the colour fades. It's each to own to one to the other, but it's and that's what I'm saying with technology. It's no longer $1 million to have an automated ABS pressing machine anymore, and that's why China have 50 of them, pressing the exact same what Lego would make. And we both know, personally, that clutch power and millimeter precision is like... Well, okay, Douglas just nailed it. He said Japanese cars did it, and now Korean cars are. Dude, so, and this, you know what, you're going to laugh at this one, Bill. I just came with the perfect equation in my head. We both own Hyundais, right? Your Hyundai was from 99, 2000, whatever. Your Hyundai was definitely in the transition where Hyundai was slowly getting better, but still laughed at, right? Brand. You wouldn't... Yep, and you would never buy a box Hyundai before that looks like a Ford Laser, because they were known to be shit. Look at the Palisade right now. It's a $100,000 SUV with 10 years warranty.
They've certainly come a long way.
Okay, and you just nailed the bottom line of Leppen, of Cater Bricks, of Slew Barn. They have come a long way because it's profitable for them. You know what we need to do? We need to ask Marty from Carrara Markets to give us a set so we can build it on air and compare a genuine... not that we're going to favour it, but a genuine comparison. That's a fair call. We're not dissing a Lego brand. We're comparing one with one. And as long as it's a set that's not a rip-off, I'm talking colour, feel, clutch, compare it. Because, even if it's got to be a Top Gun warplane, Lego's never going to do a warplane. So, you're kind of in a fair free zone there. Let me talk to him. I'll see what I can get for free. I know he's happy to give us minifigures for nothing, but minifigures aren't going to show us crap. Unless he gives me 500 cowboys for my eventually Wild West build, then I'll happily take them. Alrighty, well, people, I think I'm going to pull the stream at 45 minutes. I'm happy with that. You know, we've both done significantly well on our builds. Bill did the let's show.
Yeah, the
COVID, flu, hepe.
That's the spinning staircase build. Not a bad build. I'm not sure why there's pins in the back. That's interesting. Whether there's going to be more like add-on GWPs that pins to it. I'm not sure. Maybe
Brent just commented, "Didn't you buy that fake haunted house?" Yeah, I did, but I also exploded it with dynamite.
But yeah,
and it's still on YouTube. But yeah. Not a bad build. And then obviously, like I said earlier, you know, we had the Harry Potter staircase, we had the forest hideout, cardboard cosmic cardboard adventures. You know, a cool ID set, no Seinfeld, but still pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a very cool GWP, that one.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I honestly never even seen it until today. Apparently. Michiyamo said you can connect it to the other Harry Potter sets.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Let's pull the pin.
We'll be back on Monday, not building. We'll be chatting and see what's new in Lego news, gossip, rumours, prices.
There's already a few things that have come out in the last 2 days to chat about.
If we can't find anything new to chat about, we'll just put shit on Henry. So.
Yeah, because why not? Or Brent.